Hey everybody, Pat Spielman here, founder at Uptext. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get clients using the stupid, simple, cold email template. If you've seen any of my videos in the past, you know I add a ton of value in terms of what I teach you. We teach you all the new nerdy things that we're learning ourselves, and then of course any best practices that all of our users and stuff like that share with us. So soak up this video if you want to get high-paying clients for your business. So to give you a quick little background, we've been testing a new cold email framework. This is a brand new cold email framework. It's not the traditional, problem, agitate, solution, whatever. It's brand new. So we've been getting about 72 to 86% open rates. Now, email deliverability has a lot to do with getting those results. So that's a big piece of it. This video isn't about email deliverability. I've got other content for that, and I've got a little bonus for you at the end that can help you with that. If you stay until the end, I'll show you exactly how to get that. We've been getting 11 to 24% reply rates within our sequence, ranging from the first email to the second and third email, all that kind of stuff. And we got 3 new clients, high-paying clients, in 2 weeks launching this, doing extremely low volume. And keep in mind with this template, which I guess maybe I haven't showed you, is it's fully automated. Now there's some things that we do to sort of hack the system with cold email to get some of these numbers here, right? But the framework is working really, really well. So here's a few of the campaigns that we launched. So we segmented our leads into directors, founders, and VPs, and then we had varying results. VPs got the worst results, but we were ranging anywhere from 11 to 12% on total reply rates within the entire sequence itself. The first email, we get really good reply rates. But you might be wondering, who is this for right now? So if you're trying to get more clients online, maybe your social media marketing company, a consulting business, SEO agency, just a regular marketing agency, or you're just trying to get your first clients in consulting and much, much more, even really anything into the B2B space, this framework will work for you. SaaS company, all that kind of stuff. So it's very flexible. Now to get into the framework, here's what it looks like. So of course we've got a subject line for our emails, right? And we do a problem focused subject line. Instead of putting that into the body, we're making the subject line the problem focus on what you solve. Now I'm going to give you an exact example or an entire breakdown of this. All right. Now getting into the body, and I'm not going to go over the A/B test, but the first line of the email, the focus of it is going to be to appeal to their desires around a problem that they have, and kind of piggybacking on the subject line. I'll get into an example in just a second. Then we want to basically introduce the domino that needs to fall over in order for them to get the desired result that they want. We do a quick little education point around that domino, and then a quick call to action. So it's 4 lines. And if you do it right, your email is going to be 50, 60 words, something super small. All right. Now let's do a full breakdown. In the breakdown here, I'm going to focus on selling popsicles to Eskimos. All right, kind of hard to do, right? Okay, so the subject line, problem focused, as we mentioned. So use a 2 to 3 word subject line focused around the problem, as I mentioned. So in this example, if I'm trying to sell popsicles to Eskimos, Eskimos have a hard time, finding calories, right? And getting proper nutrition. So in this case, I'm not going to try to sell popsicles, right? I'm going to try to take an angle of potentially, nutritional problems, right? Because that's more pointed. I'm not going to say popsicle problems or get free popsicles or anything like that. We're going to base it around an actual need that they have, right? The popsicle will just be the conduit, basically, to solve this problem that they're having, nutritional issues. Now, getting into the body, the desire. So we want to ask a question that piques curiosity and appeals to the desire of the prospect. Now, this isn't exactly problem focused, but the desire should be based around a problem that they experience. So, for example, contact first name, curious if your daily diet is getting you 2,000 calories per day. All right. So this like their daily diet is piggybacking on, it's related to nutrition, right? And getting 2,000 calories per day, that's the problem, right? We're not necessarily saying, hey, you have this problem. We're asking them, we're saying, hey, I'm curious if your daily diet is getting you 2,000 calories per day. So whatever your offer is, you can basically kind of just swap out what's in these brackets here, just using kind of a similar angle. right? We're not repeating the subject line, nutritional problems. That's the high level kind of macro problem. Daily diet is getting, a little bit micro. So can they accomplish, or are they solving the problem of nutrition each and every day, right? So it's a little bit of a sense of urgency. Okay. Now, what's the domino that needs to fall in order for them to actually get these 2,000 calories per day within their daily diet and have reasonable nutrition problems, right? So the domino that needs to fall in this case is caloric intake, right? So they need to get calories, right? In order to get 2,000 calories a day, they need to intake calories. So the example of what I said, asking because hitting these numbers depends on a crucial factor, caloric intake. All right. So this is the domino that has to fall in order for them to solve this problem, the nutritional problem they're having and the problem of getting 2,000 calories per day. All right. Now, although I'm saying problem a lot, it's appealing to a desire of theirs, right? You want to pick something that like your prospect longs for, right? It's a problem, but they really want this fix. So you need to understand the psychology around your prospects really, really well. Okay. Now, we want to quickly educate them. All right, so we're educating them on the complexity to get that domino to fall over, the domino of solving the caloric intake. So in this example, we might say, which consists of the right balance of proteins, carbs, fats, and even sugars. Right? We're selling popsicles. I haven't said popsicle yet, but if we're selling popsicles and Eskimos have a hard time getting calories, right? And they need a balance of protein, carbs, fats, and even sugars, right? Sugars can help, especially in a cold environment, right? Any calories are beneficial in that case. And now our call to action, we're appealing to the desires that also focus on the problem that gets solved with a tangible outcome. All right. So here's an example. So if you'd insert your company, let's say Uptix is solving. Hey, if Uptix increased your calorie intake by 30%, would that help maintain body weight? Okay. The reason why now we're A/B testing different call to actions and doing a bunch of other stuff. That's a topic for a different day. But we want a quick yes or no. We want them to be able to answer quickly. The goal of the email is to get a reply, right? Not to get a client. We're not trying to get a client with one email, right? The act of doing this will help us get clients, but like we don't want to say, hey, do you want to become a customer or anything like that, right? So we just want a quick reply. Now that's a little scattered, right? So I went through that each section. Let's read the email in its entirety. All right. So we got our subject line, nutritional problems. All right. First name, curious if your daily diet's getting you 2,000 calories a day. Asking because hitting these numbers depends on a crucial factor, caloric intake, which consists of the right balance of proteins, carbs, fats, and even sugars. And hey, if Uptix increase your caloric intake by 30%, would that help maintain body weight? All right. I didn't say popsicle one time. Okay. Not one time am I selling popsicles. Now, if they're smart and they're actually interested, they're going to go copy and paste your URL from your email and put it into the browser, and they're going to see what you do. Okay. So don't worry about pitching your entire solution. Focus around desires and problems. Ultimately, quick point of education and a value desire based CTA. All right. If you have any questions, I want you to post a comment below. Let me know whatever questions that you have with this. All right. We're wrapping up here in just a second, but let me show you some stats from some of our sequences. Now I'm going to show you overall stats for my first email. So we tested 180 leads. Overall, we're getting 79% open rate on the first email. The clicks don't really matter. We're not tracking clicks actually. This is bookings and stuff like that that we get with people after we get a reply. We're getting 17% reply rate to a first cold email, fully automated. Okay. Now don't kid yourself. I spent a ton of time on this email. This email that I wrote for ourselves, following this framework, took me several hours to write. You don't just throw this together and then just kind of willy nilly. You really need to understand your prospect. All right. And this will be a topic for another day, but we're A/B testing. So I only got 9% reply rates with my A test. and I got a 24% reply rate with my B test. This is a topic for another day, but just to kind of show you some numbers here. And then I've got a couple other follow-up emails. All right. So there's more to it than what I just went over in this video. There's A/B testing, there's follow-up emails, and there's email deliverability. If you want me to do a video talking about any of those things, go like this video, comment below A/B test if you want me to create a video going through the A/B tests and the follow-up emails. All right. On the topic of email deliverability, I actually have a little mini course that I launched for free that if you want to get high-paying clients as soon as possible, you can get into this free course. It's called Cold Email Like a Pro Masterclass. There's at the time of this recording, there's 8 little videos in there to help you launch an entire cold email strategy. All right, so the link to that is in the description. I also have a link to this document into the description if you want to take a look at it. And if you're interested in anything else that Uptycs is doing, Uptycs is a full-on software to help you dominate your cold outreach. All right, unlimited users, 14-day trial, no credit card. If you need extra help launching or managing cold email, we have our cold to gold email services. I don't have time to go through all that. And then we just launched a new mini product inside of the Core Uptycs platform to help you warm up your burner emails, and we've got that on a lifetime deal. So if you want access to any of that or you're interested in any of those, I've also got links down below in the description. For now, I hope this video was helpful, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.